Hello everyone, welcome back to BeamNG Drive, and today we've got something a little entertaining once again planned for you. But before we get into that, I'm just gonna tell you what's going on in the future updates for BeamNG Drive. And so they've got it on their website, which is BeamNGDrive.com. If you go to BeamNGDrive.com/blogs, you can see all the information they've posted on kind of little bits of progress they've made. The developers keep you up to date on what they're doing. So it looks like they've got a semi truck coming soon. They're calling it I guess it's pronounced Gavril. They're calling it the Gavril T75. So it looks like they're trying to mimic the real semi steering. It seems to be their big problem now, and they've got it mostly modeled out, but it's not quite ready. They've also got a few other little things, such as what they're calling the Gavril H15 drift missile, which is essentially this thing. It's a stripped version. Ooh, let's get the camera going right. It's essentially this thing, but with some modifications to it. So it's got a welded diff, which means the two back wheels spin at the same time, or at the same speed. You know, there's no one that won't spin faster than the other. I think. I'm not a car person. They've given it more horsepower. They've also given, the off-road and sport, I think, variants of it. They've given it more horsepower. So that could be kind of fun, because I always thought this could use a little more horsepower. And it says here, stage 2 engine tuning and more than 400 horsepower, so that could be nice. And there's an issue they fixed with graphics. So it's basically when two decals overlap each other. So for example, where they have two roads intersecting, you'd see a little bit of a graphical weird overlap. And another thing that's kind of interesting is that they're going to be having they're going to be having a racing system. So we'll be able to go onto one of the maps and set our own best time and see how that goes. That could be quite interesting. So hopefully you guys enjoy that. I'll definitely be giving it a try or two. You guys can see if you can beat my time. And let me see here. So today we're going to mess around with this cargo truck a little bit briefly. It's going to be a shorter video this time. And we're going to see if we can fit, because you guys suggested it, two cars, probably the hatchbacks. We'll see whatever car is shorter in the back of this truck. So we need to remove the rear doors, which are, there's the front door. There we go. So remove those doors. And we'll go park it in our fancy dancy parking space up here. By parking space I mean not really parking space so much as just in front of a ramp where we can easily load another car in. Okay. And we need to back it up like a Tonka truck. No. This is not a Tonka truck. Okay. We'll leave that like so, and I need to spawn another vehicle, so I'll be right back. So looking at the vehicle size, it looks like the hatch is a little bit shorter. The other vehicle there is that full-sized, so there is a little bit of height difference. I thought maybe the hatch would be a little taller, but it's not. So we're going to be using the hatchback there. So let's go ahead and switch that out. And we want the what's his name? I want to say it's that, but I don't think. I guess we'll find out. Is this the right one? Nope. Although that's actually shorter. We're doing that car then. So that'll fit a little bit better. Okay, so it was the Ibishu Corvette. We're doing this thing. Man, these names are not easy for me to pronounce. So let's go ahead and load up the first car here. And why do we need the drift missile truck when this thing's already like just impossible? Whoa, look at those bright lights on the side of the car. No idea where the lights are coming from, but they're there. Actually, before we try this, we should make sure this truck is kind of pinned down, so it's using its own power to kind of stick itself in there. Once again, the game's collision detection doesn't like having a vehicle sitting inside of another vehicle. Got the front end of the car going through the side. Now let's try to get this going before too much happens then. before the game completely glitches out, or that car completely comes to the side of this truck. Ugh. Bit of a thump there. That's fine. Doesn't matter if these cars get a few dents and scratches. Whoop. That's the wrong key. No, 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 go forward. Listen to me. When you leave a vehicle under control of its own and then try to switch back to it, it's sometimes hard to get it to go back into your control. It still wants to do whatever it was doing. Wow, there's come on, go forward now. I had it set to go backwards, so now it's not wanting to go forwards. Oh wait. It would help if we switched to the right vehicle, wouldn't it? Well, there's your problem. So we've got that coming through the side. Yep. Small things for small minds, such as my own. I wonder. Let's try something here. We need to back ourselves up first. And I always say, oh, this is going to be a short video, then I find something more entertaining to do. Let's try to park the truck right here. Then we're going to go into it. And we're going to try to put the back doors back on. Not sure how well this will work. I think if I'm a little bit out of line of where my vehicle is going to spawn, then the cars inside are going to spawn off to the side of it and be through the side of it. I don't know. Let's see. We shall see. And there's the right door. Okay. Okay. Oh. I sense this might cause problems. Oh, and that, once again, hitting the done button was a mistake. So we have that car pretty much underneath of us now. And therefore our rear wheels are off the ground. Almost off the ground. Kinda, sorta, maybe off the ground. Whoa. Yeah, it looks like that wheel is off the ground slightly. So I think that since our drive wheels are in the air and there's stuff inside of all of our key components, such as other cars, that there's no chance we're going anywhere. What? I wonder. Okay, I thought maybe the vehicle on the bottom could power us. This kind of wiggles us a little bit though. Oh well. Sure, why not see if we can break things more? I'm just resetting the vehicle over and over again. It doesn't seem to be doing much though. Oh. It's fun to break games. We're almost free. And we can inspect the damage done to the other vehicles. Well, we've got that one upside down. Okay, we might finally be free. Free at last! Okay, so the cargo van, of course, there won't be any damage of significance done to it. And let's actually move it out of here. Bye, cargo van. Bye. Oof. Okay, so this car clearly is upside down. There's not much detail on the bottom of it, which is fine. That's just an interesting... My cargo van is still trying to go. That's just an interesting observation. I'm going to say that any passengers inside might be a little bit squished. But also any passengers inside are probably better off in the upside down one than this one, because this one the roof is pushed down so much that you simply wouldn't have room to sit up in it. It is a nice looking car though, even when destroyed. Rear bumper, a whole rear panel with that, I guess you call that more than just a bumper, ripped off. Windows smashed, that front windshield's all crinkled. The front windshield kind of would. Although it looks like it's bigger than it was starting out. Because just how it was stretched. Interesting. Now somebody suggested too that they want to see me try to rip the back off the cargo van, like try to actually rip it into two significant masses. I don't know if that's actually possible. I don't know if the game would actually allow that. I've beat that thing up a lot in my private time, including parking one and driving a vehicle into it about 100 times again just to see how beat up I could get it, and it never became multiple pieces other than maybe, you know, body panels and stuff coming off. But that was entertaining. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you for the next one, which will likely be a demolition derby. And guys, if you have a good idea for what you want to see in the next episode, feel free to let me know. Leave that in the description, not the description, the comments. Go forward, man. And I will get to it. If it sounds like a good idea, then I'll probably do it. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.